For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremations, call 256-245-4361. That's 256-245-4361. Since 1975, Courteous & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. A lot of you folks in Coosa County knew Mr. Jasper Mullins. Mr. Jasper Mullins, age 62, died at his residence on Wednesday. Graveside service slated for Tuesday morning at 11 a.m. from Rockford City Cemetery. Visitation Monday night at Courteous & Son North from 6 until 8. Online condolences at courteousandSonFH.com. Courteous & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, announcing the funeral arrangements for Mr. Jasper Mullins, age 62. Mr. Mullins was a longtime cattleman and well-known individual. His family, well-known and respected in Coosa County. Mr. Jasper Mullins passed away yesterday at the age of 62. Graveside service Tuesday at 11 o'clock from Rockford City Cemetery. Visitation Monday night at Courteous & Son North from 6 until 8. Courteous & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Funeral service for Mr. Calvin Henderson, age 75, of Sylacauga, is today at 2 p.m. from Courteous & Son North, with Reverend Wally Renendez officiating. Mr. Henderson died at Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga on Monday. That funeral service today at 2 with at the North Chapel of Courteous & Son Funeral Home, with Reverend Wally Resendez officiating. Burial in the Marble City Cemetery. Online memorials at courteousandSonFH.com. Courteous & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. A memorial graveside service for Millard M. Hayes will be 2 o'clock Saturday, July 1st in Vincent City Cemetery. I'll be officiating that service. That graveside service under the direction of Courteous & Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel. Mr. Scott Wayne White, age 52, of Sylacauga, died Tuesday at his residence. Funeral service on Friday at 1 p.m. from Estelle Community Church in Coosa County, with Pastor Mark Deason officiating. Burial in the Estelle Community Church Cemetery. Visitation tonight at Estelle Community Church from 5 until 7 p.m. In lieu of flowers, a family request donation to be made to the American Cancer Society in Mr. White's name. Online memorials at courteousandSonFH.com. Courteous & Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mr. Lacy P. Wheeler, age 71, of Rockford, died Wednesday at Russell Medical Center. Funeral arrangements are pending. They'll be announced by Radley Smith Funeral Home. Graveside service for Carter Wyatt Smith of Goodwater is Friday at 10 a.m. from Smyrna Cemetery. Andy Watkins will officiate. The family receiving friends Friday morning from 9 till 10 at Smyrna Cemetery. Carter passed away Monday, June 19th at Children's Hospital of Alabama. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Memorial service for Mr. Johnny R. Smith, age 42, of Kellyton, is Friday at 2 o'clock from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Reverend Scott Jordan officiating. The family receiving friends Friday from 1 until 2 at the funeral home. Mr. Smith died Tuesday, June 20th at Russell Medical Center. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, Alexander City, directing. Funeral service for Mrs. Angie Robinson, age 61, of Kellyton, is Friday at 2 p.m. from West End Baptist Church in Alexander City. The Reverend Donald DeLee officiating. Burial in the Russell Farms Baptist Cemetery. The family receiving friends at the funeral home today from 4 until 8 p.m. Mrs. Robinson died June 20th at her residence. She was a member of the West End Baptist Church. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at radleyfuneralhome.com. Radley Funeral Home, directing. Curtis Isom, age 65, died June the 20th. Funeral arrangements to be announced by Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary. Online condolences at terrysmortuary.com. Memorial service for Mr. Charles Edward Howard, age 66, of Alexander City, is this evening at 5 p.m. from the chapel of Radley Funeral Home. Veterans honors provided by the Alexander City Veterans Honor Guard. The family receiving friends today, 3:30 to 4:30 at the funeral home. Mr. Howard died June 16th at Central Alabama Veterans Healthcare System in Tuskegee. Flowers will be accepted, or memorial contribution can be given to a charity of one's choice. Memorial messages may be sent to the family at raddyfuneralhome.com, Raddy Funeral Home directing. And memorial service for Miss Debra Ann Self will be June 24th at 4 p.m. in Alexander City at St. James Episcopal Church. Father Rob Idler will officiate. Memorial messages can be sent to the family at raddyfuneralhome.com. Miss Self was a member of the St. James Episcopal Church. Raddy Funeral Home, Alexander City, in charge of the arrangements. Obituaries today brought to you by Curtis & Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. 256-245-4361 for pre-need, funerals, burials, or cremations. It's Curtis & Son Funeral Home since 1975. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.